Our lives change, not at all strange. It's inevitable. Yes, my dear friend, we expect or do not expect, it doesn't matter. But changes are the way of the life. We born as a baby, and from cradle to the death pyre, it's our journey of the life. And it is not the constant. Our journey of the life goes through the several changes from toddler to become the very small child of the 5 years, and after that puberty comes. We progress through the adulthood, and after that the mature person. And after maturity also, day by day, when the years and the days passes off, we just entered above 50, on the verge of being old persons. And these are inevitable. We do not like, but it is coming in everybody's life. Now, at these junctures, when I become matured person and I crossed so many years in my professions, at that time, sometimes being exhausted, I think that earlier days were better. When I used to go to the school, used to play in the lunch hour, but nothing is going to come again to fill the gap. Change is inevitable. So now what to do? If we cannot avoid the change, we must embrace it. We must embrace it in a graceful way so that we never feel bored. And in reality, the great people, they enjoy every moment of their life, every period of their life. I can tell you the experience of one of my colleagues, Bhaskar. He has the peculiar desire in his life to collect the photograph of the each year he has passed. And he mentioned in that photograph that the journey towards the eternity, journey towards the end of his career, and enjoy each stage of his photo. Right from the beginning, from the adulthood, and from the school life, when there was no mustache, no beard, when he grown up, he enjoy to see all those memory of the past. In reality, it happens. Sometimes I remember my first organizations where I worked, Durgapur in West Bengal, where it was my first working place. And right now, if I want to go back there, I cannot go back. But I remember the friend I left from there. They should connect with me. But it never happens. Though I tried a couple of times because I got this address, I got this name from the Facebook. But it was not in the stage of the sustainable thing. And that's why I must admit that the changes are the way of the life. We must accept it and we must embrace it with entertainment. And all those memories after that, it's just a sweet memory. It's not a nightmare. It's a great memory. And every day I cherish that kind of memory. Not only the first organizations, but wherever I worked. During the same organization, Hindustan Zinc Limited also, I worked in the two different places. And each on one of those different places has some uniqueness. And there are different kind of the enjoyment. In the first unit of the Hindustan Zinc Limited, it was Jawar Mines, nearby 40 kilometers away from Udaipur town. The uniqueness of that place is that though being very small place, it has the cinema hall. And you know that times when this mobile telephone was not there, Android phone was not there, iPhone was not there, the cinema hall was one very significant entertainment option. And each week, whatever the film come in that cinema hall, we never missed it. And being in the tribal regions, the cinema hall ticket was subsidized rate. We used to enjoy every week the cinema in that movie. It's a great experience with my friends, with my fellow in this job. After that, all of a sudden, just after returning from the travel from Goa visit, suddenly somebody told me that Gautam, you are now transferred in the another unit. And it was just like the sky has broken over me. Though later on I found that that was really a boon in my life, in the hidden in the disguise of the curse. Initially I thought that will be parted of my friends. It will be painful. But again, I realized that it was a painful, but it was also gainful, full of gain. Because at that particular unit, there was nothing new to learn for me. And when I got transferred, and afterwards, within the 1 month, I was released for joining the new location. It was exactly the project job. Before that, I didn't have any experience in the project kind of the job. And that too in the smelter. I was not acquainted with this equipment used in the smelter. And I grabbed all these things, opportunity in the full, and I became very much knowledgeable in those equipment for erection, installation, and commissioning. And afterwards, I got in the post of the in charge, the manager of that particular area of the leaching and purifications, and I learned a lot. How to deal with the people, how to manage the people, and how to procure the different kind of the equipment and the consumable for the new plant. Though it was the great tension at that times to keep the plant uptime. But again, I learned a lot despite suffered from the anxieties and the worries. It was really enjoyable journey and capitalized that knowledge. I got chance in a world-class company like Tata Organizations, Tata Chemicals Limited. I worked in the Tata Chemicals Limited in a fertilizer plant for the 6 years. There also I learned a lot of things because I was in charge of the maintenance as a manager of that chemical side plants. So my dear friend, in short, the changes are inevitable. Let's enjoy it and get entertainment out of it along with some informations and learning, teaching. Right now, I'm abroad since last 10 years in Zambia. It's a copper mines, the beneficiation plant. Here, this journey is also very much interesting to deal with the people in the foreign land, in the different geography, in the different language zones, in the different climatic zone. I enjoy till now, every day. Every day is a day for my learning and application of those learning. It's still continuing up to end of my professional career. After that, the change will happen to me also, and that drastic change will keep me from the different career options, not in service, but in some things which can satisfy my passion and the profession both simultaneously. And I'm waiting for that change to happen in the near futures within 3 years. So that's all about the change is not the strange. It's the reality. It's inevitable. Thank you.